Hi everybody and welcome back to my violin studio. It is tune number 4 in the Fiddler's Fakebook Slow Jam series, Angeline the Baker 2. If you're new here, welcome. I am Ingrid and it's my goal to go through this entire book with you this year, 2021. So, Angeline the Baker 2. I am very familiar with Angeline the Baker 1, one of the first fiddle tunes I play with my students, and I've known it since I was a kid. Angeline the Baker 2, never heard it, but it's pretty fun once you get to know it, and yeah, let's do it. There's a couple things that I want to go over before we start. So one, there's 2 bowing changes. The first one is in the first ending, so it's the A section, the first ending, and you see that it ends on a slur there, right? But I'm actually going to take that a down and then an up. So we're going to take out that slur. It'll put us back on track. It's easier that way. The second bowing change is in the B section, measure 3. You'll notice that there's a down bow, and then we have a triplet slurred to an E. But I'm going to take that E down bow instead. It's going to put us back on track. So down, 3 notes up, down bow again on the E, and then up. Okay, so we'll be back on track there. If you would like a copy of my copy where I have all the bowings marked and some notes, I will put a link down below so you can take a look at my copy from this book. Okay, the other thing I want to look at are the double stops in this one. One is in the A section, measure 4. Right, so we have an open A and an open D. And it's slurred to a B and a G. So 1 on the A string and 3 on the D string at the same time. This can be kind of tricky to get. So your first option is just not to do it at all. Just play A, B, and that will work totally fine. If you want to do the double stops, spend some time practicing them, right? And if you can't just hit them both right off the bat, practice finding the B and then the G and then playing them together. If you're having trouble with your third finger hitting the A string, which is very common and will give you a really pretty sound, make sure your wrist is back and try pulling your elbow under the violin a little bit more to get your fingers to go tip-top and kind of arc over that A string. Make sure you're on the tip of your finger, and make sure that your second finger isn't actually the culprit hitting the A string. You can actually just pick your second finger up. It doesn't need to be involved there. You can have it, don't have it sticking straight up. That would be rude. Just, have it off the string a little bit. Or it can go down and just make sure it's not touching the A string, right? So you have like that. The second instance of double stops is in the first ending. You'll see that double A there, right? So we have 4th finger on the D string, A, and then we have open A. And what they mean is to play that together. Now, it's hard to hit that like right on. So you can actually slide up to it, and it gives it a little twangy sound that's kind of nice, right? It was a quick slide. You don't want to go, because that's silly. But you can just slide up to it. So that's the first note. And then you keep your 4 on the D, and you use your first finger to play B, A in a slur. So we have the first note, and then B, A. All right, so it sounds like... You can also just not do this one and just play A, B, A, and it will be totally fine. Remember, this is the measure with the next two notes go down, down, up, so that it's just like the pickup at the beginning, and it sends us back to the beginning. Yeah. When we hit the second ending, it's exactly the same. And then we'll follow the bowings as written, like that. The final instance of double stops is in the B section in measure 4. That one's easy. It's just an A and a D, and then we add the B with the D. Right, so that one, I'm sure you can figure that one out. Again, though, leave the D out if it's giving you problems. Okay, I think we've talked about everything. We're in D major, so we're going to have high 2. We have F sharp and C sharp. So we have high 2 on the A string, A, B, C sharp. But we have a low 2 on the E string for E, F sharp, G natural. So you do have to watch out for that 2 that moves back and forth. The bowings are a little tricky in this one, but again, if you'd like to see my copy, I only made those 2 changes, but I did mark in a lot of them to help keep me going the right way. So here we go. Here is the slow playthrough of Angeline the Baker 2. I will take the repeats. 1 and 2 and 3 and. bowing in the second part is not terribly intuitive, I don't think. Especially coming back from that coming back the second time. So this is the B part, first ending. This slur goes into the B section. It's exactly the same as going into the B section the first time. It just looks weird with that little slur going nowhere. Okay, so you might have to take that apart, practice the sections, write in any fingerings that you need. And then when you're ready, let's play it a little bit faster and see what happens. I'm still gonna try to follow all the same bowings and all the same things. Just gonna go faster. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I messed up one of the bowings at the beginning, but I got back on track. You wouldn't have noticed if I hadn't made a face. I would probably play that a little faster. But not faster than that, probably. And I think slow sounds cool too. It's kind of like a groove. Sounds good. All right, I hope you guys had fun learning this. Let me know, please comment. I love to know how you're doing if you're following along with me. Remember, like, subscribe, hit the bell, click all the things, because really I want to get to 1,000 subscribers and I'm not there yet. Hopefully by the time you're watching this video, you're gonna look down and you're gonna be like, 1,000,000 subscribers, that's amazing. Let's do that. But right now, working on 1,000. So help me out. Okay. I hope you had a great time. Practice happy. I'll see you next time. Bye.